So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Roberto Carlos writing himself into team folklore. It's Pelé! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. That is a great... Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Batistuta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target.
Timber. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zola. And it's Lam. Pelé. Rummenigge! Oh, it's hit the post!
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Lam. Thailand couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Zola. Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Zanetti. Caught offside that time. Nicely spread, and he's quick to return it. Lam plays it in. Adams attempts a clearance. And that is out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Howson. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rummenigge. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Pelé, and a shot! Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pirlo cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Batistuta. That's really well cleared. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the counter is on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And claimed it back swiftly. That's gone for a throw-in.
Thailand truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. De Paul. Zanetti. Juve. Looking to add to his goal. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Timber. Raul. Zola.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. For Messi. Rummenigge. It's a promising position. They get a throw-in. And this is Messi. Flings getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Thailand unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Juve. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. He's having a pop! Works it forward. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Zanetti. And the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The attendance for this
And a
match was
trademark move ends with the
71,550.
inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And he can thump it away. And this is Pele. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is Roberto Carlos. And a header! Harmlessly behind. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Varane. Thailand do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. This looks promising. Platini. And it's Varane. Pele. This is a promising build-up. Zanetti. And it's been played through. That pass has been well intercepted. It's played through for him. Czech claims comfortable. Half an hour gone in the second half. Timber. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. Luis Suarez. For Varane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams makes the interception.
Thailand really aren't making...
That could spell trouble. Looking for options for real chance! And he stuck it away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both
Rodrigo
benches.
de Paul.
Thailand
Number 10,
cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 18, Messi.
Platini in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Lahm.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely. He made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh yeah, when he scored the second goal that day, didn't he? Against opponents he would go on to join, and of course with whom he would become a champion.
Tremendous.
Mendes gets in to thwart him. Dani Olmo plays a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Luis Suarez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. Fernandez. Fernandez makes a dash for it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And here's Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior, and a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's very neat. Cruyff with the cross. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Fernandez. Thailand leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Played out wide. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Rodri. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's going to go a long way. Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a great position here. And he's been shifted off it. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Cruyff. He might be in here! Cruyff. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dani Olmo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rodri. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know,
Been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Thailand leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Thailand currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And the pass is intercepted. Fernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. Mendes getting forward. Now Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to get rid. This is a promising build-up. Gonzalo Ramos! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 9.
Fernandez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ødegaard. Gonzalo Ramos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Carlos. Passes short and sharp. Del Piero. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. And it's Olmo. Ødegaard. And Wan-Bissaka. Gabriel. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Olmo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pirlo. Del Piero. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Del Piero does well not to be outdone there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nuno Mendes. And Wan-Bissaka knocks it into space.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 17,
Platini.
Messi. Number 14, Del Piero. Number 11, Pirlo.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet driving on and making good progress.
Substitution.
Great vision.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rummenigge, he's found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now this could be a chance. He has a look out, takes aim and crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Nicely aimed pass. That's an imaginative pass. Now the cross. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Suarez. And Cruyff! It's a loose ball. Out for a throw. That pass has been well intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. And that has been slung wide. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. The end. Time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well. And this is just a keeper in it. Big chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Messi. There's the towering header. It's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shots! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Zambrotta. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about... And pull it! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
How are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Thailand are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's quick to return it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pull it. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence.
Thailand are really in a position where...
Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. Eto'o. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. He's on... Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Po have their second corner now. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. A probing pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner given. Cleared without hesitation. Rummenigge passes short and sharp. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's burst through. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space.
Thailand truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pepe calmly anticipates. Vieira. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Eto'o. And no, he's seen through all of that. Pullet, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Merci pour lui. Changement. Le numéro 13. Xavi.
We're on the move again.
Le numéro 19.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away.
He'll try from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Chance here to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
How really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And he's quick to get rid. Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Nice sequence of passes this. Some really good ball movement. And that was very necessary. Pass somewhat off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Varane is onto this. And he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pirlo concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now it's Bale. Bale! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
That really is quite fabulous.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Girassi! Tonali. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. Now Tonali. Chanatip. Passing is crisp and sharp. Burirat. And that's going up front in a hurry. And it's Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
DiMarco has it in a wide position. Pirlo. Thailand, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Chanatip. And here's Suarez. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Some good work on the right flank here. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a good spell of possession, this. Guirassy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Tonali, and he whips. Getting up there! They want to be quick to recover this. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. That's a shade optimistic. Timber. Chanatip. Here's Haaland. Burirat. 30 minutes gone. Chanatip.
Such good technique.
And it's Tonali. Passes short and sharp. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Timber. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Chanatip. Schlotterbeck. No, he's not getting past him there. Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Chanatip.
1 minute added time.
Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Guirassy. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Thailand go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Thailand just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
That smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go again.
On the field,
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chanatip. And they're quick to get it back. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chanatip. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's all alone. Shakir claims comfortably. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now he's got space here. Just about up to the hour now. And it's DiMarco. Vermin. Chanatip. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Lopez. He's got away. Not where it came from. Chanatip!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's found a way through. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Chanatip, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's shifting through the gears, shapes to shoot! And no mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 4, Chanatip. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Fornals.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Girassi, knocks it into space, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fermin. O'Reilly. Can he get it? Shoots! So close to drawing level.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Tonali plays it short.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Makaleli. Dink through. Oh, that's a key interception. Taken back almost at once. Very much into the last knockings. Looking tidy in possession here. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Haaland. And it's O'Reilly.
2 added minutes
Great
has been
defending,
indicated.
strong and determined. Makaleli. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, DeMarco. Coming on the field
Roberto
is
Carlos.
number 8, Robertson.
And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Thailand clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello, attendees. This is a Lost Children's announcement. With the
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Messi demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking to play him in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Edmilson. For De Paul. Pirlo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vermaelen. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Zanetti. And here's Mbappe. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Bale. And this is Bale. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Luis Suarez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Knocks it out wide.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Zanetti.
Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
De Paul. Vermaelen. And here's Mbappe. And it's Pirlo.
And Zanetti.
Zanetti threads one in, picked out brilliantly. Now it's Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp.
Pirlo.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Pirlo running with intent. Pele. Well, that has not gone well. De Paul. That has ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge is onto this. Good read, needed to be. That's a throw. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And he goes cross-field, and he's quick to return it. Passing nice and neat.
Pirlo.
Is always scanning the pitch for targets. Over to the right flank. Knocks it into space. Messi. To Luis Suarez.
Zanetti.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And it's Vermaelen. Vermaelen. In towards the back stick. Oh, that was vital. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Back on the way then.
Thailand really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, great leap! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Rummenigge! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Little pass back.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And Messi! Well taken goal. And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Thailand leading now. And getting up there! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Thailand.
And we have our very first corner.
Messi. Number 18, Pele. Number 11, Pirlo.
Oh, good line!
Suarez.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Akanji actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 25.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 24, Makalele. Number 15, Johan Cruyff.
It's Azar! Azar! The man's a genius! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Inter Milan with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the finish! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
To Paul! Lam gets it clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great vision. Cruyff! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Edmilson has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Azar. He's got away. More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. De Paul.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Takes aim and crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
And he was quick to react. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Cruyff! And that's a good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
6
So
added
all
minutes
square
has been
with almost
indicated.
no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages? That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's that, the end. Thailand illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.